Okay, so in post-operative nursing care, we have to check for the vital signs, level of consciousness of the patient. We have to, in level of consciousness, we have to check the Glasgow Coma Scale, whether the patient is responding to your command or not, and we have to check for the pupillary response of the eye. Urinary output, we have to check skin integrity, pain score, I mean the pain sensation, the condition of the surgical wound, and presence of intravenous lines, and the position of the patient. These things we have to assess. And these are few post-operative nursing care diagnoses which you can go through: ineffective airway clearance or increased secretions related to anesthesia, ineffective cough pain, ineffective breathing pattern related to anesthetic and drug effects or incisional pain, acute pain, urinary retention, risks for infection are few of the post-operative nursing diagnoses. So in the care, post-operative nursing care, we have to maintain a patent airway. If there is any presence of secretions, we have to give a we have to turn the head to one side so that the secretions can fall down. And if there is any frothy secretions, we can insert a oropharyngeal airway to the patient so that we can maintain a patent airway. And vital signs need to be stabilized. This is the most important part. We have to ensure the patient safety because there might be a risk of fall, so we have to raise the bed side rails. And if the patient, we have to check because the patient will be in a unconscious state and or semi-conscious state, so we have to ensure the patient's safety. That is at most important. And we have to provide pain relief medications, some mistake is there, and recognize and manage complications. And while caring for a post-surgical patient, always remember these 4 W's. So what are the 4 W's? Wind, wound, water and work. Wind means to prevent respiratory complications. So that's why we have to ask the patients as a nurse to do deep breathing exercises, coughing exercises or incentive spirometries. In wound, we have to prevent infection of the wound by providing sterile wound dressing techniques. We have to monitor intake and output in water, and we have to advise them for early ambulation to prevent thrombophlebitis. So these are some complications of the post-operative phase. In respiratory system, there can be atelectasis. Atelectasis means collapse of the alveoli. Then there can be formation of embolus, air embolism can occur. In cardiovascular system, it can lead to venous thrombosis. In gastrointestinal system, the complications are hiccups, then distension of the abdomen, paralytic ileus because of general anesthesia, and stress ulcer. In genitourinary system, there can be urinary retention because of catheterization, hemorrhage can be there, wound infection, wound dehiscence and evisceration. Dehiscence and eviscerations we will discuss in the wound part. So these are some post-operative nursing care on preference to some gerontologic considerations means for the elderly patients. Thank you so much.